Okay, I think I'm done pretty much setting up here. This Vetron remix of Fire Emblem Blazing Blade, Raise Your Spirits, I can go ahead and pause that. I was not expecting to get raided, like, immediately here. Well, I guess I'm not fully set up because I need to have the game at the ready here is what I gotta do. I greatly appreciate the raid there, Eagle. What were you just streaming? Was it some more Zelda kind of shenanigans, or was it something else here? Oh, I really need to set up a hotkey for this thingamabob here, is what I gotta do. What about Loaf Cam there? Zelda, which Zelda, if you don't mind me asking here? Also, Loaf, little corgi. She's, I think she's asleep. I'm hearing, like, some snoring noises coming out from behind me here. So, whoops, I keep on forgetting I don't have a quick hotkey to go back, so I can't exactly flip back super fast. I have to find an OBS, and then I gotta click on the thingamabob here, so she's big chillin'. Her name is Riley. She's my cousin's doggy who I'm looking after while he's away. Is the case here. Hope things are going well today, Azzy and Eagle. But yeah, it looks like it was Ocarina Mania. Nice, nice. Was it going well? Did most of our randomizer seed? Okay. Not too cursed of RNG, I hope. Not as cursed of RNG as this game. Yeah, we're doing the Binding Blade. I started doing this map last night, and then I realized that these guys with their hand axes would have, like, 0 accuracy versus most of my swordsmen. So I set up my auto hotkey script to just run the game, like, in super speed. And essentially, here, I can run my script and show, like, a little bit of last time on Dragon Ball Z. I literally just did this, ran on super speed, and just let my script just play itself here as I continued getting 1 EXP over and over again. And this is what the program that I wrote just does. And I was doing this until, like, 2:45 in the morning last night. And I was just so dang tired that I was like, I can't stay up any longer. This is boring the heck out of me. I'm going to bed. I'm just gonna let this, like, auto-grind the following day. So during the day today, while I've been doing other stuff, I've been letting this auto-grind here. Here, go ahead and turn into normal speed. And now, I have Roy at level 20. I have Alan at level... Well, he was already level 20. I have Deke at level 20. I have Lance at level 20. And I have Rooker at level 20 for, like, the swordsman that could do that. And I had Claren gain, like, 1 level off of heals. I don't want to go too ham on it. And she actually gained magic for, like, once after level 16 here. So I'm glad that she got a level up in magic the last time. So, yeah. What's up, all chill here? We got a dog today. His name is Mickey. Oh, nice. Like a puppy or an adult doggy, or what's going on there? And hello, Christy. It's a game that made me want to get into Fire Emblem, I think. Was it Binding Blade or was it Blazing Blade? Like, they're part of the same saga. Like, Binding Blade was the first game, and then Blazing Blade came out later. It was the first international Fire Emblem, and it was the prequel to this game, even though it was released afterwards. That was the first international Fire Emblem, so this game was Japan exclusive. And I'm doing, like, a fan translation of this. There is no official English version of it. One that had lit. Okay, that'd be 7. The one that comes storyline before this, release timeline after this. So we played Blazing Blade a year or 2 ago, something like that, on the channel. So now we're doing the game that released just before and seeing how this story continues and stuff. But yeah, honestly, the RNG wasn't too bad. A slow start, but once you got going, it kept going. Okay. Well, hopefully it ends up being that way for me here. I've been getting, like, some really crap level ups on a lot of my units. Like, Claren, for example, I haven't been super impressed with. Rooker got pretty okay level ups. I think Lance got some better level ups than Alan did for the most part. Like, 13, 15, 18. Definitely higher strength there. 18, 12, 15. Defenses are 8 and 0. 9 and 3. Like, Lance is looking a little bit better defensively. It's probably going to be a hot second before I can even promote a whole bunch of these dudos. But yeah, Deke's stats definitely went up at these a bit. Rooker has skill and speed max, so I would like his strength to be higher. Oh well. A lot higher, well, smidge higher strength on Deke there. But yeah, look at that skill and that speed there. These stats have gone up. He's almost fully erect, that Deke. This dudo here. Unfortunately, I have not leveled up my boars, only my Deke. But maybe boars will come later. What'll happen here? But yeah, Sacred Stones was your introduction. Nice, nice. I've played the first half of Sacred Stones over and over and over again. I've never beaten it. This is kind of the case. I'll probably play Sacred Stones sometime after this, just to, like, complete the whole Game Boy Advance trilogy, is my plan here, and we shall see. 3-year-old rescued dog from a shelter from the streets. Oh, nice. Yeah, my first dog was a rescue from a shelter. Oreo was her name, a border collie, just like Jessie was. But yeah, damn, got confused on the art. Like, they do use the same engine. I mean, all of the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games. So, like, the actual main character of Fire Emblem 7, Eliwood, here's his son, Roy, from the hit video game Super Smash Bros. Melee, only for the Nintendo GameCube, and all that. But yeah, I've not played Genealogy. I'd like to one day. I've heard really good things about it. Yeah, the first North American Fire Emblem was the one with Lyn. Yep, still need to play Effie Engage. It's pretty good, but man, did they go ham on, like, the random ambush spawn reinforcements towards the end, I swear. Yeah, more doggo sitting. Look at what I did for her here. I put out, like, the doggy pillow there, so that she would have a bit of a bed to lay on. She's not even laying on it. And earlier, it seemed like she wanted to go onto the couch here. So, I took the stuffies that I normally have on the couch off the couch, and I set up that doggy bed, like, on the couch at first, and then she immediately jumped up, because she did clearly want to go up there. And she seemed a little bit restless, and, like, she didn't quite like the additional height of having a doggy bed on there. So I took off the doggy bed, and I laid out a blanket across there, and put, like, a pillow on the corner, so that's not taking up too much space, but she has something that she can sort of rest her head on, because she's been found to quite enjoy that on the couches around here. And she was laying there for a little while before starting the stream, but then hopped down, and now she's just kind of content being here now, is the case. Just relaxing here. I'm pretty sure she's asleep right now. Had a bit of a fun day. Lots of playing in the backyard, had a nice long walk. So I think she quite enjoyed that. Could be the case. But yeah, I heard so many good things about Genealogy that makes me want to play it yourself. Yeah, everyone always treats Awakening like it was the first game that introduced, like, child units, but it was Genealogy, technically. Alright, who the heck is getting EXP here? Someone that wasn't getting it before, but, like, half my army's gonna get, like, maxed out here. Oh yeah, Chad got maxed out as well. His speed is maxed. His strength went up a surprising amount for a thief. And now this is his max stats, because, like, thieves can't promote in Fire Emblem 6 for whatever ungodly reason. And I couldn't really get anyone else in there to have, like, reliable avoidance. I tried briefly with Claire, and it didn't really work all that well out, so I was like, yeah, I'm just not doing that. So, how many units do I have maxed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, well, max before promotion. 6, 7, almost 8, level 16, and I'm on level 5 right now, I think? So, yeah, I'm going a little bit crazy here. Well, I don't want to completely destroy him. Here's what Roy's stats are looking like now. So his strength was a bit salvaged. His skill is, I'm surprised that his skill got capped, so he's going to be doing super skillful things with a lot higher speed than strength. He's like Lyn with better strength than Lyn is what it's seeming like so far here. I don't know. I guess I'll just... Yeah, they're going to get wrecked by all my max guys is what's going to happen here. Out of curiosity, yeah, I could finish off this guy here. This guy's the one with the low health. Like, what is the play? Also, I had these two waiting by one another to build up support, but I don't see the option for support here, so I guess I've maxed out the points that I can get this battle, so I'm probably not getting any more. I don't think here. Do I necessarily need to feed it to other people? Whatever. Lou, here, you just kill this guy. Forgot to turn combat animations back on. Reminds me of my playthrough of Awakening, like halfway through in the Valmark. I decided to max all my characters because fuck it. Kinda gotta say that rendered the game piss easy. Yeah, that's fair enough there. I wasn't even going in full on building characters with class changes like other people do in Awakening. Yep, like I most definitely did. But yeah, with no actual method to like grind between chapters, I'm gonna take whatever cheese I can get. Plus, I hear that this game is like one of the harder Fire Emblem games. So I'm doing what I can here. The combat forecast of this game. Is he in a forest? He is in a forest. That doesn't exactly help things. Do I just whip out the Deke? Won't be able to get there with someone else, I don't think. Screw it. I just whip out the Deke now. Get him, Deke. Oh my goodness, he really gets him. My goodness. Alright, well, I mean, I don't know. Someone else can finish that guy off if I really need to. This gives me the opportunity to, like, 9? There's no way I whittle him. Yeah, I'm not quite whittling him. I just kill him. I know that that sword guy doesn't move now. Man, this sucks. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh, that actually whittles them. Okay, I think Nintendo will give us a genealogy remake anytime soon for the Switch too. I swear every player thinks they will. Yeah, I don't know where this idea originated from. Like, maybe just the fact that it's, like, one of the classic Fire Emblem games that people really like and introduced, like, child units and stuff that was used in later games in a different way, but still used in later games. But apart from that, hey, Riley, I actually don't know where the whole waves of people saying, hey, they're totally gonna remake genealogy here really soon came from. Like, I'll believe it if I see it, otherwise I don't know where said rumors came from, and I'll just see what happens here as stuff happens. Also, Pupper is now here just next to my computer. Here, I can show with the camera there. There's Pupper. Wow. Put my camera back here. So, I mean, I guess I could maybe get, like, a very slight doggo cam from there. You would just see her... Okay, well, no, gone. Gone for now. Might be back in a little bit here. But yeah, last FE remake we had was nearly a decade ago. Really? When did Echoes come out? Man, time flies. Fire Emblem Echoes, Shadows of Valentia. Let's see here. 2017. Yeah, so 8 years old now. Man, I don't want to think about that. This makes me feel old. This makes me feel old here. But yeah, I guess this is the only old game that hasn't gotten a remake, but at the same time, like, as much as I wish, there seems to be nothing of it, like, in terms of, like, Fire Emblem remakes. I mean, if we're classifying, like, pre-GameBoy Advance as, like, the old Fire Emblems, then there is also Thracia as a potential candidate. I might still go get, like, another staff from what I had figured out from, yeah. Give me one last one. Alright, I'm going properly broke, but I'll get a whole bunch of gold during the next map. I think I looked up and figured out when I was leaving that script running and needed other stuff to do in the meantime. Okay. Yeah, that'd be cool if that was like a paired game or something like that. Or like back-to-back releases. That'd be cool. Or at least on the same console or something like that, like I did with the Fire Emblem 1 and 3 remakes. Just do something like that. Make Thracia a special chapter, but not DLC. Just like a special chapter? What do you mean, like a different, like, save that you can switch to, or like different... Has there ever been, like, Fire Emblem games that had, like, I guess there's multiple routes in Fates that you could do with, like, the additional purchase, where you could do the other routes there. I was initially about to say, oh, which one was I about to say as a comparison? I don't even remember. I was gonna say Blazing Blade with, like, different routes of, like, Lyn, Ellawood, Hector, if that counts, but I think I would treat that as a bit of a separate thing. If this guy's just gonna chill here, I can just, like, attack a bunch with blue. Another quick way to make everyone feel old is to say that the Game Boy Advance released approximately 24 years ago. No! I don't want to hear it. I mean, this was a 2002 game, so I guess this game is 23 years old. This video game that I'm playing right here. So that's cool. Maybe I'll just let them come over here. Like, they can't get through the forest super fast here anyway. Here, let's just start taking pot shots at this guy. I hope things are going well today, Mythic. But yeah, like the FE1 and 3 remakes for the SNES. Wait, FE1 and 3 remakes for the SNES? The FE1 and 3 remakes were on the Nintendo DS, was the case. And the original games of 1 and 3 were on the NES rather than the SNES, if memory serves here. But yeah, are you kidding? I grabbed my first Game Boy Advance less than 2 years ago. I got my... Oh, I'm responding to Christy there. I got my Game Boy Advance in 2013. How do you think I feel? Oh, this might be perfect for whittling. Okay, so was FE3 on the SNES? I've never actually looked into, like, original FE3, like, ever, I don't think. Honestly. I don't think I have. Oh, you could reach here. I didn't even realize. Okay, so I mean, like... I have kind of a wall here. But yeah, FE3 was the remake plus sequel for everyone that was released on the SNES. Wait, so it included, like, a remake of original FE1 as well in it? I actually didn't know that, if so, here. Here, just keep on doing that. I'm so mad, I thought the Game Boy Advance link cable would let me use it as a regular controller for my grandparents' GameCube. It doesn't. I think that you can do that with, like, Legend of Zelda 4 Swords. I think. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've looked into that. Get him, Marcus. Do some good whittling. We'll take them out for real next turn. Oh. Well, this is fine. It's the only one that can attack him. So it works out. It had a remake for FE1, but there was some stuff that were left in the cutting room floor due to cartridge size. Interesting. But yeah, I'd be down for something like that of Genealogy and Thracia. Oh. Oh, shoot. Well, back to where I started the stream from, because I'm not redoing the entire grind. Back to here. Well, time to restart the stream over, essentially. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll just leave combat animations off for now. Well, I'll do. Here, let's see. Yep. We go again. Not quite from the very beginning. Alright, let's go ahead and flash this guy with the deep. There we go. It was too much for him to handle. And I'm gonna say screw it and just kill this guy with the sword and stuff. But yeah, want a Game Boy link cable? Need to find one? Need to track down one of those mythical treasures? That's a good question. Like, maybe there would be, like, some sellers that might make something like that. But I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, short on funds. I know. Alright, let's move forward here. Let's not get too carried away on this front. Because, yeah, I was a little bit dumb there. So, whoops. Yeah, just, like, 3 print some cabling and stuff. Easy peasy. That's how you do it. I'd like to play around with, like, some new Dragon 3 prints in the nearest future. Is what I might do. Nowadays, I'm only really 3D printing, like, during the night sometimes here. Oh, only the one guy's being baited out here. I'm not leaving it running as much while Pupper's around, who is not collapsed around the corner like I thought she might be. Okay, well, like 3 prints the ports and put in the cables, bam. That might be something that's possible. I don't know, like, how much precision you need with, like, those kinds of ports. Not entirely sure. Hello, V-Man. How to unsold it for 150 to someone that had a bunch of Pokemon from XD Gale of Darkness they wanted to transfer. Makes sense. Want to carry that over. Who wants some EXP who, can do stuff with that guy? I can just, like, do this. That one guy's not going anywhere because he's a bit of a goofy goober. Like, I don't know what's up with that. Okay, well, Lot, you wanna, like... do I really care all that much about conserving that much of a steel axe? Look at all these max Dudos. Screw it. Wow, I'm not gonna hit him. A 4% chance to hit. Well, this might be perfect here. 46? 56? I got him. Jeez. Oh, +4. But yeah, to be fair, as much as I want a Game Boy link cable, I would rather invest in the Game Boy camera and the Game Boy printer because they're funny as hell. Yeah, some very niche specific stuff there. Have a GameCube to Game Boy Advance link cable. It's for Ribbon Quest. I don't think I've ever heard of that before. Oh, if you landed both your hits, I would have just died there. Okay. Oddly enough, also had XD Gale of Darkness and managed to get the Lugia from my first playthrough safely into Pokemon Home. Wow, quite the journey that I would have taken there. We take the 4. We gambling now. Effie more like gotcha emblem. Yep. That's how it goes. Especially if you play something like Fire Emblem Heroes. Then that's especially the case. I'm just gonna deal with this a little bit. Going gambling. Love to play them, but I think Coliseum is like $260 at my local GameStop. They actually have a copy at a GameStop. I can shove someone else's face in there to block that. Let's just feed this guy to Lou. That's what I think I'll do. And then, here, turn combat animations back on. Sure, like, probably? 'Cause I don't think you're gonna be able to reach this tile here anyway. Okay. Oh, game shop. I can't read. I see it as one word, and my brain will just, like, autofill it as GameStop. This is what happens. Okay, should be good. What? Marketed as a retro store, but they have games up to the current gen. Yeah, so a little bit of everything in that case. One of those kinds of places. Wow, the 47 landed. Because of course it would. Look how tough Roy is now. This is gonna be his strength that he's stuck at for like 90% of this playthrough now, because apparently it's one of those games where your lord promotes super insanely late. So he's just gonna keep on getting worse and worse as the enemies get stronger and stronger, even if he's pretty good now. So that kind of sucks. He's a weapon level A, so like, I'm gonna try to just not use him all that much through to the end. Try to use some other people where I can. Well, crap. I don't know. Feed this guy to Lou. I can send in some of my Cavaliers to deal with those bottom guys. That's what I'll do. But yeah, also a bunch of Pokemon plushies for some reason. There was a Gallade last time you went, so I guess I have a whole bunch of stuff. Well, +3. Let's see here. So, I mean, like... Sure. Send an arrow there. Both Coliseum and XD, as well as the Platinum XD Gale of Darkness GameCube. I didn't even know that was a thing. I have Coliseum. I don't have XD Gale of Darkness. My local game store, for some reason, refused to carry any vintage PC games. Like, everything but the PC games. Here, just stab them with the dick. That's what we do. Only 10 more 6 a.m.s until Pokemon Day. Oh, geez, time is sure flying by here, isn't it? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that's like. Maybe they show some stuff on Legends ZA, and maybe it'll be a little bit more finished than Game Freak's other more recent titles. They're gonna... Pokemon Day presentation is gonna roll around, and it's gonna open up with the public execution of Pal World. Because Nintendo really, really doesn't like them. Can't wait to see that. Thinking about, like, current stuff with the climate of Pokemon. Here, let's get ready to schmoove in there. How about? But yeah, I have a Discord. I can pop in and drop a pic. Sure. Yeah, it's a ! Discord command, or it can be seen in, like, the description of the about thingamabob on Twitch, whatever the heck it's called. About panel? What do you actually call it on Twitch? Didcord, yes, that's right. Third tries the charm. Let's see here. I don't think Heroes had any either for the game store. Saw like Game Gear and the Atari Lynx U thing. I don't think I've heard of that before. Yep, they have games for the Sega Game Gear, games for Atari 2600. Even seen games for a Vectrex there. I don't even know what that is. But something for MS-DOS. Oh hell no, there's no market for that. Such sad days. I'm gonna refrain on healing for now. Yep, I am indeed here. It's not like I have work tomorrow because I'm running out of work hours and I'm really looking for another job while I'm just dicking around with this in the meantime. Is what's going on here. So, plus it's also a long weekend, so even if I did have work tomorrow, like, I wouldn't anyway. Well, this guy's already baited out, so, like, I can just let him come a little bit closer here. Is what I think I'll do. But yeah, and appreciate that. We'll see what happens. Pokemon Day is either gonna suck or it's gonna be hype as hell. They're gonna announce, like, the official collaboration between Pokemon and Pal World. The best timeline that's never gonna happen. Put their differences aside, after all. Didn't, like, Pal World announce that they were gonna do, like, a crossover with Terraria at some point? Has there been any news on, like, what that even looks like? Because that's a really big game to be crossing over with. Yeah, or maybe they'll announce the PMD2 remake. Maybe. Let's see what happens. I'm just gonna end here. Just trust not copium. Okay, well then I can do something about this guy. So the next guy... let's see here. I don't really want to be in his range. Pal World was gonna cross over. Was the case. They announced a decent few months ago. Let's see here. Okay, so it just has like a sticker of Pokemon XD on it? Or what exactly here? What? A little bit of Inception there. Yeah, that's pretty cool there. I have that one on the left. I do not have a GameCube. I have a Wii that I can play it on. But yeah, I guess it's mostly like the sticker is what it's mostly about. But yeah, let's see here. You see that the US court dropped 22 out of the 23 patent suits Nintendo filed against Pal World? I did. And like the third one is not exact. The 23rd one is not exactly going through. I believe it's contested right now, if memory serves, when I was reading up on that. Sure, this will be good for whittling this guy. This will be pretty perfect. That's actual centered jewel. Really? Huh. That's pretty cool. And then announced PMD2 remake, I'm a buy instant. Yeah, that is completely fair there. I think if I wasn't a content creator, there wouldn't be all that much that could convince me to buy a new Pokemon game after, like, the last couple mainline ones. And especially after things like the whole, like, Power World lawsuit that got me a little bit ticked off at them, too. But PMD2 remake, that is something that I would definitely buy, like, no doubt about. Something like that got announced. And of course, as a content creator here, like, next main Pokemon game comes out of Legends ZA, like, I'll pick it up and I'll play it on the channel and stuff here. Yep, shut up and take my money. Yep. That's what I would be like. Out of curiosity, what's a turn count? Well, now I know what the cap is. The cap is 999. I wonder if I reach that on Chapter 2 as well, with my shenanigans. Okay, who might be good for whittling? Can I whittle with the Deke? Maybe, or something? Let's see here. Yeah, instead of the normal Nintendo GameCube jewel, it's an image of Shadow Lugia. Okay. That's interesting. Oh, look, it's the first enemy mage in a map in this game, I think. So, can I just, like... I do 9, which would bring you down to 25 then. I don't know how numbers work for just a second there, and that's 24. So it's not quite enough on its own. Oh, that might be good for whittling. I might crit, though. There is a chance that I crit this. Damn. I wanted to feed him to Lou. This is what I wanted to do. Yoink. Alright, well. I don't know, keep on moving forward here a little bit. This is what I do. Or something or other. But yeah. If you ever they remake PMD2, though, to be honest, with the state of Pokemon, how the PMD1 remake were, a little bit worried there. I actually quite like the PMD1 remake for the most part. I just didn't really like the rare quality system. Those were definitely my biggest complaint with it. Okay, he can eat a fireball to the face and stuff. But yeah, and yeah, the music should definitely be pretty good. The Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music is always amazing there. But yeah, I definitely liked PMD 1DX as well, just outside of the rare quality system. I was not the biggest fan of that. Everything else, I actually generally pretty much like that game myself. I almost hit A before I checked Wolf's health. I forgot that I didn't heal him earlier. And that's an important thing to remember. Wow, Chad can just wreck him now. No, I'm not doubling, probably because I have my Dudo rescued Roy here. But yeah. Please give us the music as Flack as a pre-order bonus? As Flack? What? Yeah, what now? Man, I can't do that much. Get a pot shot anyway, raise your weapon level, get a tiny little smidge of experience. Okay, am I dumb that I don't know what this is there? You might have to define it for me, and then I might be like, oh, I getcha! Just really hoping for any Legends news, been staying clear of leaks and rumors. Fair enough there, especially after, like, the Giga leak and stuff. Ugh! Good thing I don't actually plan on using you long-term. Someone bait out him. How about Alan? He's lost the compression format for music. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I can feel free to shove Rutger in there. That's what I can do. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I keep on thinking of stupid dick jokes. And making myself laugh. But yeah, think of it as an MP3 but on steroids. So like MP3 but good. Oh, this might be a good whittle here. Hear me out. If they release another PMD game now, a remake isn't the way to go. They need to bring new people into the franchise. Yep, and limiting the entire game to Pokemon from Gen 4 and prior doesn't suit newer fans of the franchise. Yeah, I agree. Sure, it's good for those of us who want to play Explorers again, but I think an entirely new experience would be more exciting for me, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Explorers definitely has, like, its gameplay issues, but, like, graphically, I'd say it still holds up, because nowadays, like, a lot of people, myself included, have, like, that nostalgic feel to, like, clean pixel graphics. Like, I can play a game like this on the Game Boy Advance, or one of the 2D Nintendo DS games, like a lot of the Pokemon games were, and feel like it still looks, like, extremely graphically pleasing. Like, I feel like a lot of the older 3D games just don't really hold up quite as well compared to modern standards. Like, it also depends on, like, what kind of art style you go with. If you go for, like, super realistic looking games in an older title, and then it's really not gonna hold up well, you go for a cartoony art style, and it's gonna hold up better to modern standards. But with clean pixel graphics, you just can't go wrong with that. Like, I look at this game and I'm like, wow, this is a very visually pleasing game that I really like to look at. Like, this is just, like, a really cool game to look at. Especially with, like, the combat animations and stuff. They're so good. Like, the Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem games are genuinely, like, so pretty and just, like, pop so much. Dory? What the heck? So, like, while the gameplay might be a little bit outdated in PMD2, with, like, some of the AI improvements that were made in some of the later PMD games, the graphics and stuff there is still great. The music is still great. It would be cool for it to have a remaster, but, like, the graphics are still fantastic. I feel like if you did a remake of it, like, it would just be a different style, but not necessarily better. It would just be different, because you can't really go wrong with some really clean, beautiful pixel graphics. Like, the Nintendo DS Pokemon games are just so dang charming. And speaking of, like, charming 2D Pokemon games on the Nintendo DS, maybe one of these days in the near future I should finally get around to playing Pokemon Conquest. Like, it's been something on my mind on and off for, like, years here, but it's been on my mind, like, a lot lately. And when I have, like, some space to be adding things in the game schedule, I've been thinking about it, like, more lately. Maybe one of these days I'll randomly start playing Pokemon Conquest, is what I might just do. But yeah, let's just see here. Got the entire PMD2 OST as FLAC, and the main theme is 9.39 megabytes with that many kilobytes per second. Interesting. Well, that's definitely a lot bigger audio file than I'd see on most MP3s. But yeah, let's see here. Just because a game has 4K Ultra HD doesn't mean it's good. What do you mean? Every single PlayStation game that ever comes out is 10 out of 10 best thing ever made. But yeah, another FLAC I have is 73.1 megabytes, a single 4-minute 18 song. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's a decent bit of space. Yeah, definitely a lot of charm with the original there. Pixel art is so charming, it's part of what makes those games so good. Seriously, I was playing PMD Red Rescue Team for Game Boy Advance. Yeah, same platform as this here. And having more fun than I ever did playing Rescue Team DX. Not that DX was bad, it just didn't have the same character. Yeah, like, you can make charm in, like, a new way. Like, I really liked how Rescue Team DX looked very much like a pop-up book with its art style. And so it has, like, its own unique charm, but it's not the same charm as the original. It's not improving upon, like, the charm that was there before. It's having, like, a different charm that's not necessarily better or worse. Just before I completely screw this up. Of curiosity here. Am I actually going to be able to feed the boss to someone for once? Because that hasn't happened for, like, so many maps in a row here. Here, just because I'm a little bit sketchered. But yeah. Imagine PMD2 remake, but it's HD 2D. I'd be down for that. I'd definitely be down for that. I'll say, however, one thing that they could change about PMD2 is the ending with Darkrai. Yeah, that part of the story I feel like could definitely be better. Here, let's do this. No one's ever survived a blow from my axe. Hey, you. Want to see why? Well, it's Dory. Just keep swinging, just keep swinging, just keep swinging, swinging. One day that axe will hit. Okay, let's see here. And then do another whittle here, assuming I don't crit. Imagine he crit me. Oh my god, I crit again! But it didn't kill him! I actually whittled him! For once! Man, I keep on killing bosses by accident. Watch this miss now. Okay, it didn't miss. God! No, I don't want to die. Okay, well. Let's see. Meh. I mean, could be worse. Could be a +1. I would have liked magic to have gone up. That would have been kind of cool there. Lord Roy! A priest from the Saint Eliminate Church wants an audience with you. And Princess Guinevere. You knew that Princess Guinevere was with us? Yes, I can't imagine how. Me neither. I'll see him alone. Roy, I will be fine. I wish to meet this priest. Okay, I see that whatever name that is, I think it's Lancer, is a VIP in the channel. It's with the, like, okay, if I look on this monitor, it's a lot clearer that that's Lancer. But on, like, that one, I don't know if dark mode is just darker, but that dark blue is, like, just turning it into, like, a long bit of text that who knows what it is. And I was like, who is this? At first. But clearly they're a VIP here. How's it going today, Lancer? Yep, that's right. Princess. Tensions between my brother and the church have worsened as of late. I do not believe that they would attempt anything underhanded. Let's see. Merlinus, allow this priest in. Why is it still playing, like, the map battle theme here? Or, the map near victory theme. Good, Roy. It is a pleasure to meet you at last. Did I bug it out by getting past 999 turns or something? Like, why is it still playing this theme? I'm Saul, an acolyte of the Saint Eliminate Church. Pleased to meet you. Oh, and you must be Princess Guinevere. You are as beautiful as the rumors say. Pardon me? Forgive me. Hey, it's a Fire Emblem that everyone likes but you? Does everyone like this? I haven't heard, like, super great things about this game myself, I don't think. Your Highness, I wish to know the location of the Fire Emblem. You have it with you, do you not? How do you know that? Burns Head Church tells us the Fire Emblem disappeared from the Shrine of Seals. And you also went missing at exactly the same time. See, a lot of people praise it. Interesting. I was sent by the church to confirm the truth. Why did you take the Fire Emblem? I wish to stop my brother. Your brother, Zephiel, the King of Bern. Yes. Do you know what the Fire Emblem is used for? No, it's different across different games. It's the key that awakens a sword that was used to slay the dragons long ago. That was what my father told me anyway. I am unsure how exactly the Fire Emblem or the sword work. My brother seemed to worry about the Fire Emblem falling into enemy hands. Extraordinarily so. So you took the Fire Emblem to make the king believe it fell into enemy hands. All in an attempt to stop his conquest. Yes, but the war continued anyway. And what will you do now? Must I reveal my plan at this moment? Ah, so your highness has a plan. Yes, I'm not giving up hope of settling this war without further bloodshed. I see. In that case, I will accompany you on your journey. If Roy allows it. I have no objections. Thank you, Roy. Of course, princess. Okay. Well, that was Chapter 5, Fire Emblem. I think it has some redeeming qualities, but it's covered in layers of when I intentionally hide critical information from the player, and that's just fucking dumb. Yeah, I can definitely imagine that here. Pupper is, might be laying around the corner where I can't see her. She's probably still downstairs here. She usually doesn't go up the stairs on her own. She usually has to ask for my help here. But, you know, maybe she'll come back in here in a little bit and stuff. I think I missed a whole bunch of other stuff, but, like, that's, oh well. Here, let's go ahead and put down the marker on my stream deck, and then just to help me cut this up into parts later. And let's find out what this contributes to my playtime. 5 chapters done.